doctors, now that the whole cabin nightmare is over, the next big step is to start practicing for the bench test. Because as you know, once they review your applications, you are going to get called and you have to be prepared. To get into school, you have to be in the top 10%, which means your skills at the bench test have to be absolutely perfect. For setting up at home, we do have all the instruments available here in our store. We do ship through priority mail with a tracking number, and we do ship not only throughout continental US, but we also ship internationally. So if any of you are interested in purchasing any of the items, you are welcome to send us an email or go on our website. Coming to what you would need for a home setup, we do have the two different kinds of typodons. Schools will typically use either or. This is the Columbia typodon. And this is the Kilgore. And along with that, we do have the extra teeth that you would require. And keep in mind, these are not interchangeable. You would need the Columbia teeth for the Columbia typodon and the Kilgore teeth for the Kilgore typodon. Not only that, the screws are also unique to each typodon. For the Columbia, we do have two sizes. The posterior teeth or the molars have a larger size, and then the front teeth have a smaller size. Kilgore teeth, all of them have the same size of screws, so you don't have to worry about sizing. However, again, screws are not interchangeable between the two typodons, so keep that in mind. There are certain differences between the typodons, so a lot of times we get questions as to which one a person should buy. We have a whole other video regarding that topic, so go ahead and stay tuned for that. In terms of what you would need, starting off with typodons, you do need to pick one. You will need a mount to mount them on, and of course you're going to need a high-speed handpiece. To need all of these hand instruments, burrs and a burr block. That would be the very basic setup. Now, to make your handpiece work, you would obviously need to set up a compressor at home with the turbine unit. We have both of those things here. We also have a video that shows how to set up a compressor and hook it up to a turbine unit with this handy dandy tool. It's a connector that you can buy here. But it's best if you're doing it at home to go ahead and look at the video. We have some setups that are already put together, so they're literally plug and play. All you would have to do is put it in a socket and then put your handpiece on, and you're ready to start prepping teeth. There are certain schools that not only ask you to prep the teeth, but they are a little more extensive where you will also be doing fillings. If that is the case, we do have composite and amalgam, and the amalgam setup to be able to do that, including the Toffelmeyer matrix, the Toffelmeyer bands, the amalgam carriers, and all of the other miscellaneous stuff that you would need. We do have the waxes for USC and the wax for the Colorado bench test. So if you're going to any one of those schools, you would also need to practice on your waxes, along with the carvers, Hollenbach and the Leckrons carver. Other than that, we do have a few other miscellaneous items like a converter, which will convert your 2-hole handpiece to a 4-hole handpiece, because you do require to have a 4-hole handpiece that will work here in the US. However, you don't have to buy a whole new one. In case you have one from your home country, which is a 2-hole, you can convert it to a 4-hole with one of these little converters. So that's one item. We also have some students looking for a slow-speed handpiece. Now keep in mind, we do carry the slow-speed handpiece, but the burrs that you would need are not interchangeable. What that means is high-speed burrs do not fit into the slow-speed handpiece. So you would have to buy slow-speed burrs also. Now, in case you want to use high-speed burrs, but don't want to buy a slow-speed handpiece, we do have a converter that will convert that as well. So that's this piece here. Pretty much everything that you would need to practice at home, we have it here. We also take requests for items that are not listed on our site, you can email that to us on our email address, thedoctortools@gmail.com. Any other questions as well, feel free to email us. And that's it.